Greetings, folks. Greetings. I hope the volume's okay. Again, I don't understand. Sometimes it seems like the volume is okay. Mostly the volume is low. I don't understand. Greetings, and it's already Thursday. It's already Thursday, the 7th of December. Cheers. Well, I only deleted one comment. It wasn't rude. Well, to me, it was like, well, come on now. Don't come over here declaring things. Someone declared, some of you probably read it. It was the last comment on my last video. Joy Division had nothing to do with punk. Please, that's what you think. And this is how I handle opinions, okay? I share with you my opinion, but I don't declare. If I make a declaration, it's in the land of Dereck. I'm not telling you. So it's coming over here telling me, Joy Division had nothing to do with punk. In your world, okay, you cannot come over here and declare things for me. Joy Division was definitely part of the punk experience for me. They inspired me to start the band Digital Sex, which wasn't a punk band, but it was the whole idea of, I can do it. We can do it. That was their response to seeing the Sex Pistols. I can just about do that. They did way better than that. Well, I want to make another connection to the Joy Division story and mine. So, Joy Division have a couple of collectible records. The Factory Sampler is one. Another one is the Dead Soul Single-Lite, which I do not have on Sordide Sentimental. But I think I have something even better than that, which is I have my own connection with the label Sordide Sentimental. So in finishing watching the documentary, they talk about the early days, and when they were approached by Sordide Sentimental to do the single. They said, great, it's the same way that it happened with me. The label is out of France, run by a man by the name of Jean-Pierre Turmel. And like I said, I had this band called Digital Sex that I started. I won't say we. I started it. That might be a bone of contention to the singer. We did things together, but I started it, okay? It was my idea. We stayed together long enough. Well, we had actually broken up by the time we made this album, but we got back together and made this album. This is the copy that I sold to my friend Paul, who unfortunately passed away from cancer in the year 2000. So he left his record collection to me, and so I got the copy back. But anyway, we made this album, Essence. We got the title there embossed or debossed. I give credit to Steve for really doing the hustle on the album, sending it to radio stations all over the U.S. and the world. Consequently, Jean-Pierre Turmel of Sordide Sentimental contacted me. I still have the letters, and said, we, and that's what he said, we really like your music, and we're about to release our first compact disc. Would you like to be the artist? What? So my band, Digital Sex, our album Essence, which was they gave us money and we added tracks to it, so it became Essence and Charm. This is the first CD release on the Sordide Sentimental label. I don't have these to sell. They are still available through the label in France. But this was really quite an experience. On the back, it was really quite a head trip. The music of Digital Sex is superb, very melodic, enchanting, and marked by a strange vigor, seductive and nervous. They compare us on the back cover to Joy Division, Dereck Column and The Cure. Those are big kudos. The label is not a label, it's a artistic endeavor, kind of arcane on the dark side. So when they agreed to do the album for us, the record cover that they originally wanted to put out that we refused was this, a drawing of a hermaphrodite. That's what that's what the guy Termel from the label thought of the music. That's who we were at the time. And we said, man, we can't have that. We have family and stuff, and we're over here in America, we're in Nebraska, man. We can't do that. So they commissioned this drawing. This drawing was commissioned for the record. So even though my band Digital Sex was considered new wave, it happened because of the spirit of punk and directly because of being inspired by bands like Joy Division, specifically Joy Division, okay? Just to finish that up, the album was released again in the 90s on CD, remastered and with more tracks that were never on CD. Essence and Rarities, 1982 to 87. This again, I don't have any more of these. The label that put out The World is Burning, Randy's Alternative Music. He should have copies of this. If you contact him if you want a copy, okay? Now, when we did the deal with Sordide Sentimental, it was nice. It was very friendly, very friendly. And they just liked, I don't know Steve's relationship with the label. He kind of took over once business things, but Jean-Pierre liked me, so he started sending me stuff. He would have sent me the Joy Division, but if you saw the Joy Division documentary, Rob Gretton, their manager, didn't know what he was doing when he got them. He just gave them away, and they were gone like in a day. They're very collectible. So I have Ludus, and the singles would come in these bags with the logo on the bag, and most of their singles came out in these long booklets with information, with strange and strange artwork. So, like for example, this band Ludus. If you don't know this band Ludus, the singer in the band, what's her name? Linder. She was also a graphic artist. She is the one who did the covers for the Buzzcocks singles, those early singles that are very stark in look. That's Linder. So he sent me their sort of sentimental single. He sent me the Psychic TV CD, or did he send it to Steve? I don't think I have it anymore. But Tuxedo Moon also have a very collectible single on Sordide Sentimental, which he sent to me. Billy Synth. And the other one that I'm real happy that he sent to me is the Dereck Column, Danny and Enigma on Sordide Sentimental. So again, in talking about life accomplishments or things that you've done or things that you're proud of, the fact that this happened, that I have music on this label and I'm part of this legacy of this cool label, Sordide Sentimental, that put out these rare records by Joy Division, Dereck Column, Tuxedo Moon, me. Very proud of that fact. So I thought this is a perfect opportunity to share more of my story. Okay, so again, if you're interested in Digital Sex, I don't have any records to sell. Sordide Sentimental, I will do you the favor and look it up and leave the link, okay? Okay. And then later they sent me this. They sent this to me years later. They sent this to me. So cool, Rosa Crux. And this is not a 7-inch. This is a 3-inch CD. So I like that about the label. Very arty. Very arty. Cool stuff. And there's the CD in the pocket right there. Yeah, this is really happy to be associated with this. And as I've been saying all along, this has been this has been my focus really all along with music. My parents were musicians, so they were my initial true inspiration. But the Beatles really captivated my imagination as a child, and I said, that's the world for me. Not the fame and the stardom, but the art, the doing, the being involved with. Excuse me, I love it. Thank you so much. Got the Christmas card yesterday, Terry. Thank you so much. You know, I received so much music in a year to review that, you know, I just keep going. You know, it's like I get the Christmas card from Terry, and it, you know, reminds me of the music they sent me. You know, it's like, yeah, I got to go back and listen to that again. There's a lot of music like that. You know, some of it I'll get to, some of it I won't. You know, part of the fun of having the collection is literally me being a kid in a candy store, which is, look at these choices that I have. And thankfully, these choices and this endeavor still really keeps my interest. This is what I love. The other thing going on though is the making of music, and it's only recently that I just settled into being okay with the idea that one of the main things I'm doing when I make music is that I'm amusing myself and I'm keeping myself invigorated and active. With that thought, people have been telling me, recommending stuff, you know, and I check it out if I haven't known it before. But I want to share. I won't say because I don't want to embarrass anyone. But people have been recommending stuff to me that it's like, you think this is good? You should listen to me. That's my response. It's like, did you listen to me? That's my honest response. It's not that the music isn't any good. It's just like, okay, I checked that out. Last two things, you know, we're like, this is all right. Listen to me. And I'm saying that because I work on my music and I'm objective about stuff, and it's real easy for me to switch from listening to this to what I'm doing. And I have this thought that I'm going to hook up my old camera for a video and play some of what I'm working on with that camera because it has fidelity, so you can hear what I'm doing. Because I want to share, you know, I love what I'm doing. You know, it's real listenable. It's not made for an audience. I'm not making it for an audience. I'm making it because I need to do it. And this stuff is pretty good. So that's what that's about. One record that got played yesterday, all the way through, was related to something on Facebook about a bootleg that I had or a unauthorized record. The Forest record I showed, I posted it in a group, and of course I hear from someone about the fact that it's not authorized, and I responded back that, you know, because it gets under my skin. It's like, how the fuck do you think I knew that? I'm supposed to know that. I'm in the record store. I bought a record. You know, I get it home. It's on Radioactive. I don't know what Radioactive is. And the person came back and apologized that it wasn't meant to be a snipe at you, you know, but it's like, it's a fairly common thing that if you post a record, that some know-it-all comes along and says, "Oh, that's not the real deal." The fuck did I know? Kind of like this. this version of Gong's Flying Teapot, and then Angel's Egg. These were released by Charlie a few years ago. I have an original of this, okay, and have an original of Angel's Egg, but apparently these were not properly licensed from the Gong family, and so apparently they make no money off of these. So when I got these, I didn't know that, and I was really excited and started posting it. And then I posted it in the Gong group, and I just about got assassinated. You know, people were nasty. How the fuck do I know? I know now. So I don't post these, but I played it. And it's got the original booklet. My original didn't have the booklet. I don't know why. I bought it almost right away. But I will side with the people who are not happy with this, in that whoever was in charge of the mastering of this for this took some liberties and EQ'd some things, and they didn't do a good job. So but I listened to the whole thing, you know, kind of thinking about all of that as I'm listening to it. So there's that. That's mainly what I want to share today regarding music. In looking back at the comments, it is nice that you folks are sharing your stories. Scott with Steve Hackett, Ohms talking about hanging out with Joy Division fans. Yeah, I love the Damned, and like I said, when I still have the first two Damned albums. That was what I thought was punk, not Sex Pistols. Yeah, I can't listen to Closer. Yeah. So I'm not discouraging people from sharing your suggestions, but just to understand this, I make music too, and I've been doing it a long time, and I'm good at it now. I am. And if you like music and you haven't listened to me, why? Why haven't you listened to me? Why haven't you at least checked me out? You know, I can handle opinions, you know, I can handle criticism, but I already know that what I do is good, and I work hard at it. So I already know that. So if you have criticism because you don't like it, that's fine. But I already know that it's good work. So that's what's up, people. I'm going to leave the current events alone. Of course, I didn't watch that farce of a debate last night. There's nothing to watch. These people are pathetic. Okay, let's have a good 24 hours. Well, let's try to make life good. Period. Okay, take care of yourselves. Yeah. Is this the beginning of Hanukkah? So, if you celebrate, greetings to you.